beautiful Aries, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for April 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aries, the new moon is in your sign on the 1st of April. So first of all, I'd like to wish everyone who's had a birthday already, happy belated birthday, and everyone who is yet to have a birthday, happy birthday for when it is to come, okay? I'm wishing you all so much love, light, and success, and happiness on your birthday, of course, as well. So that 1st of April sees the new moon give you a kickstart of energy. You'll be feeling a little bit more spontaneous than usual. Also, you'll have that ambition, that courage, that drive to really activate your goals and dreams and go after them at high speed, okay? So I feel also you'll be checking in with yourself because your first house is activated on the 1st of April, and that is the first house of identity, self-image, how you feel about yourself, how you value yourself, and how you come across to others. Also, it is a time for you looking at your image. So if you're happy with how you are, then you'll just be feeling a little bit more confident than usual in your own skin. But if there's things that you feel called to change, then you may actually revamp a look. Maybe you're thinking about getting a haircut or changing your hair in some way. Perhaps you are thinking about, I don't know why this is coming up here, but it is. Perhaps you're getting a something like that, so please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure how many of you out there will be thinking about doing that, but it's coming up in the energy, so I'm mentioning it. Not everybody's going to want to do that, but they're also because we have that energy of sort of looking at how you are and sort of detoxing, for example, as well, comes up there. That really connects to the full moon in Libra, which will be on the 16th of April. So you may be called to reevaluate a healthy routine. Perhaps you'll be looking at detoxing or setting a healthy intention like more exercise or better sleep patterns. That will be starred during the month for you as well. Oh, got a little popping out there, inspiration. They want me to go one more. Interesting. Now, also, that full moon, as I mentioned, is in Libra on the 16th of April, and that's all about balance, harmony. Can also be about love relationships. So if you're looking for love, that is an enhanced time to think about receiving it or going after it. But if you're already in a committed relationship, it can mean that you're finding that balance and that spark again in your relationship, as I pick out the passion card right there. Okay, I'm just going to get your overall energy before I talk about your reading. Now, also, we have 2 new moons in April, so very, very exciting energy. The 30th of April sees a new moon in Taurus. It's actually a new moon eclipse, and that is all about how you absolutely value yourself. So it actually does connect to your first house as well. I will tell you about the other houses that are in play for you, but on the 30th of April, you'll be thinking and focusing on your finances, your possessions, all that you feel are important. Of course, you know, money's not, it's not very important, but it is kind of important to be able to live and pay bills and, you know, do all the things that you set out to do, for example. So whilst you may not be focusing mainly on the money. You'll be focusing how you value yourself and getting a good deal for what you offer. For example, if you're really good at your career, have a lot of talent, have a lot of drive, it may be about you getting more for your money, you know, asking for a raise or receiving a raise and things like that. That's what this time period sort of connects to. Now they want me to go again. We've got the Emperor card here and we've got the Fool card. So Aries, you're really showing up very strongly in your reading, which is wonderful. We've got the Fool there and the Emperor, which is all Aries energy. So you're influencing your April in a very positive way. Now, just to let you know as well that your 7th house is activated from the middle of the month. That's all about partnerships, whether it's career, love, or friendships. You know, you may be analyzing your role within those partnerships and looking at whether it is recompensed, whether it is a fair exchange of energy. Also, this time period makes you think kind of about cooperation within friendships or relationships, partnerships, but also competition. So you may get a real boost of ambition when it comes to your 7th house and wanting to achieve certain things in your life. So that's quite exciting. Gives you an extra motivation, extra drive, and that's where the Chariot card is showing up for you. And finally, your 2nd house, which is specifically how you value yourself, like money, getting a proper deal, for example. It seems to all be about value for you in the month of April and getting, you know, money that comes on in to fairly recompense you for the effort that you put into a situation, making sure that you smash your goals out of the park, as it were. But it's also about you know, having confidence, knowing that you deserve better. So the 1st house, the 7th house, and the 2nd house for you are very important. It's all about your connection to the things that are around you and how you, you know, implement self-care routines and healthy boundaries. So your first card here is Grace. Okay, this is the thing, these are the cards here that Spirit want you to focus on in the month of April. And this is your overall fated energy of what is to occur in April. Then we're going to go to a Celtic cross and see what is coming towards you. Okay, so Grace. So this is about, you know, blessings coming towards you. And, you know, it says here, grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. So it's number 20. So number 20 connects to the Judgment card. So I feel this is about you honoring yourself, but you're at a bit of a fork in the road where you have to make some decision points. Perhaps you're reaching for a new life and you're trying to go lightly, as it were. I mean, this is a cause for unity and celebration during this time. And I feel that this is a rebirth of energy, okay, to help you get to where you want to go. Also, we've got friendship, which is definitely starred, especially with your 7th house of partnerships and friendships and things like that. It says, bring me to friendship true. Sharing, laughter, understanding too. It's number 14. So this is about that balance, having that sort of, I guess, balance between work and play, you know, connecting to people who really got your back and being really discerning with your energy, not giving to situations or people or career elements if you feel like they're negative or they're draining of your energy. This is about you, you know, putting the effort and work into those things that you feel value you, or you sort of recognize that, yeah, I feel like it's like recognize the effort and love and care that you put into everything you do. So I feel like you will be appreciated is the word that they're trying to give. Now we've also got beauty that's come out there, really connects to your 1st house of identity, self-image, and how you value yourself in circumstances. I feel like you're turning heads in April. I don't know, something about your birthday month that's kind of making you feel like a live wire. That's what I keep getting, this live wire energy. And it says, I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. So this is about peacocking your wonderful self. It's also number 4, which is about you coming into your element, because number 4 is the Emperor energy. So that is an Aries card about power, structure, you know, having a plan, having that high energy in order to achieve whatever it is you set out to do. Now, right now, they're actually showing me a key. Okay, a key, one key on its own. So either someone is giving you a key to something to be responsible for, or you literally have one key in your hand as you're listening to this reading. They're just showing me one key. I mean, it could be, it looks like a key. I'll tell you the sort of key it looks like. Oh, maybe there used to be a key in here that it kind of looks like. It's a very long key. Yeah, it would be something like this, but it's long. Okay, I don't feel like it has a circle on the end, but it's a very long key with a little nubbin on the end. It's almost like a very old lock. Okay, so if you have a key that looks like that, it's not like a key to, it's not like a modern key. It looks like a very old key. So perhaps this is something that you bought, or this is something that you made. Please take it as it resonates. It may mean spiritually that you're unlocking something. Perhaps there's a door that is opening to you in the month of April, but I feel like you hold the key to this change, whatever this is. So we'll go deeper and find out. But anyway, we've also got inspiration, number 19. Now that's the Sun card energy. So this is about positive, successful energy, being joyous, and there being really a sort of auspicious outcome here. It says inspiration. Isis, goddess of magic, I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. So if you have been feeling, as I said, a lack of motivation or drive recently, you're getting a real power up when it comes to the month of April. Not just because it's your birthday month, but because, you know, there's a lot of sort of Mars influence going on there, which gives that passion, that tenacity to really shake up the energy and change your circumstances in a really positive, ambitious way. Also, I feel like your ideas, they have value and they can bring you the success that you truly deserve and desire. They're indicating with the Chariot card, your challenge has been success or getting to the position where you want to go. But in the month of April, you're going to be moving forward. So if you felt a little bit unmotivated or loss of drive or felt defeated or self-doubt in any shape or form, you're going to overcome that energy and going to move through it and past it in order to be successful. That victory card, so the Chariot card is a victory card, okay? And we've also got number 11, passion. So this is going to be a very, very passionate month. Passion doesn't always have to connect to love or intimacy in those ways. It can be about the passion that's in your heart to achieve everything you set out to accomplish. And it says, rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And it's interesting because your first card is number 20, which is the Judgment card, which is about purpose, which is about prosperity and, you know, choosing a path that will be very, very successful. I feel like you're aligning yourself with the people, the places, the things that are meant to be in your life. And I feel like you're exhilarated. I just get this energy, this high vibe energy where you are like a live wire, attracting things that really matter in your world. Also, they want me to call attention to the fact that it's number 11, which is the Justice card, and your first card is the Justice card. So they're indicating here that you're going to get what you truly deserve. You're going after the truth, which is you work really hard and you should be recompensed for it in a very fair way. Now, this is your protagonist energy. So this is you making a decision, because the Justice card can be about making or being an indicator that you need to make a decision in some area of your life that is you. It's almost like you're being honest with yourself. You may be negotiating within yourself which is the best path to take, because the Justice card is like weighing the scales. You're weighing something up here about the right move to make in life, or some sort of decision that will sort of remind you that your future actions can be changed by the decisions that you make in this moment. Time is fluid, but I feel like you're making some sort of, it's almost like I'm getting cause and effect, like the butterfly effect, you know. As soon as you make a decision, that affects and ricochets throughout the rest of your month. This card is about getting the truth, for example. It's also about being logical. It's almost like you're thinking logically that if I put all this effort in, then I will be successful. But sometimes life is not logical. And sometimes, you know, we have to wait for divine timing to get the go-ahead to move forward on something. So if you've been feeling stuck in a rut in some area of your life, I feel like you're making the right decisions. Also, if you've been going through a very difficult period where, for example, some of you may be going through a dispute of some sort, or you may be going through, you know, you may have found out that someone was dishonest, or a lack of accountability there. I feel like you're using your intellect to try and create some sort of peace and be fair, but also I feel like you're demanding the truth, okay? I feel like you're demanding what is right. That's what I'm getting here. Also, I feel like, you know, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, and I feel like you're not trying to lead with that. I feel like you're trying to leave any of that sort of drama behind. But the Justice card is good karma. So I feel like you're going to be noticing some good karma coming your way in the month of April. and it's what you truly deserve. Okay, now we got the Chariot card. It's in the resistance position, which tells me that it's like, I got it in the reverse, it's like you've been feeling a little bit stuck or a little bit antsy to get moving. Sometimes when there is nothing happening or a lull, you may start to feel a little bit of low confidence or some self-doubt creep in, that perhaps you're wondering, am I on the right path, or is this the right move to make? Because the Chariot card is a directional gauge. Okay, so you may have felt something has ground to a halt, is what they're giving me here, but you will actually overcome that. The Chariot card indicates that some of you may be thinking about giving up on something, but actually as soon as you start to think that way, there is movement forward, there is progress. And the Chariot card, as I said, is a victory card. This is a triumph card, and I feel like your high energy and your confidence will show you that you're making progress. Okay, also I feel like you're being disciplined on your path to success. You're having the courage to go after the things that you want, but because they mean so much to you, sometimes when they don't show up in your world, you start to think, oh, maybe I should give up, because maybe this is like, there's no point in me moving forward because I just don't see any progress right now. But Spirit's indicating, don't give up. You will be making progress. There is movement ahead, especially in the month of April. Okay, now also, for example, now this is not going to resonate for everyone, of course, so please take it as it resonates. I'm getting two energies that I don't feel like it's going to resonate for everyone, but the two percentage energies I'm getting, there's like 10% and then 15%. So one is like someone bought a car and there's problems with the car, and you're trying to go back to the dealer of someone who may have done that. I mean, it could be like even minuscule problems with the car, but I feel like you've gone back to the dealer, or you're going back to the dealer. You will get a fair, they will sort it out for you. You will find a solution, because the Justice card is about finding a solution to something. Okay, so I'm just going to put it like that for some of you out there, which it's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but also some of you that may have been going through some sort of legal case or some sort of paperwork, for example, that is legal documents. I feel if it's made you feel a little bit stuck in a rut and you felt like it's going nowhere, it comes to a very fair conclusion, just so you're aware. It comes to a final solution, which is quite balanced, but I feel you get the truth out. The truth comes out in some way. Now, also, I feel if you're wrestling with something in your world, trying to make a decision, you will find a solution, okay? Just quiet your mind. They're indicating there will be a movement forward, and you have all the answers within you. Okay, it's really interesting. Just as I touch these cards, they're showing me the Olympic rings. All those rings that form a symbol for the Olympics. So perhaps you're in training for something. Perhaps you are actually competing in something. They're indicating a win. Okay, because the Justice card is your protagonist energy, which is you finding a solution or finding a way to win. It's a win-win situation. So the Chariot card indicates you will win. You will move past any blockages, and you will be successful. You will be triumphant and victorious in this situation. Okay. Also, I see a lot of you, feeling a little bit sort of bogged down in a routine or habit in some way, maybe a lot of paperwork that you have to attend to. I feel it makes you feel a little bit like stuck or blocked, but I feel like you will move past this. You will totally own you'll totally own that paperwork is what I'm getting. I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. So I'm like, really? They're going to own the paperwork? I mean, maybe it's you're going to own something and you're signing, a contract or something. So please take it as it resonates. Always check the fine print on a contract just to make sure you get a really fair deal, which I feel like you are going to get a fair deal. Now, the Temperance card is your outcome position, which means there is patience required in this situation. Perhaps you've got to meditate on something, or you may feel like you have to compromise on something in some way. So you have to make a decision. Okay, this card is also about turning one thing. It's almost like using all your skills to sort of mix it all together to create something fantastic, because the Temperance card is all about mixing and alchemy and turning a situation that was just, not bland, but was just unremarkable into something that is remarkable. Okay, the Temperance card is also a card about rejuvenation. As you can see, something that perhaps you felt a little bit anxious about there. I feel about following your heart brings you peace. So you will transcend this energy. You will transcend this anxiety, and you will move forward, and you'll be free. I just get this energy of freedom. So, for example, a lot of you maybe in training, because they showed me the Olympics symbol. So either that means, I mean, maybe you're going to the Olympics. I don't know, when's the next Olympics? Okay, they're giving me, okay, so, okay, they're giving me 2-2 and then 2-4. So either that's two numbers that are important to you, 22, 24, or perhaps 22. Okay, they're showing me someone skiing. Okay. So I was just asking about the Olympics. So perhaps 22 is the Winter Olympics. I'm not really good on sports, so I'm gonna have to look this up. And perhaps 24 is the Summer Olympics, perhaps. I'm gonna have to look it up. Or maybe you've just booked yourself a trip to go skiing. I mean, I'm not really sure why they're showing me as someone doing like a slalom. Is it that what they call it, slalom? Or perhaps you're shaking things up a bit. Or it's going to be all downhill from here. It's going to be not downhill as in like it's nose diving, but as in it's easier, streamlining. You're getting faster, because the Chariot card indicates momentum, speed. Something is picking up momentum, and it's going to be very, very successful. Okay. Yeah, please take that as it resonates. I'm not really sure how it does. Now, we got the Devil card here. It's next to the Temperance card, so it can mean that you may have been feeling a little bit impatient recently, wondering when it's your time to be prosperous, or when it's your time to, have a new start, because we've got a full card energy here. Or perhaps you've been feeling a little bit like, out of sorts. Perhaps, Aries, you've been feeling a little bit not yourself recently, but you're coming into being right here, because we've got the Emperor and the Fool card, two strong Aries cards, so indicating that you're taking the power back in some way, and perhaps you're coming back to your center. Some of you may be trying to find a balance between work and play, enjoyment, okay, and you may find it really difficult to find that balance point. I don't know if you noticed, but the candle just sort of flickered there. So I feel like it's about finding a midway point. The Devil card can be about obsession, but at grassroots, it's about a blockage. Okay, a blockage in trying to move forward, which you may feel helpless to change something, or you may feel something is trying to control you in some way. I feel like you're overcoming that, because the Emperor is in charge. Okay, and the Fool card is about a leap of faith and a new adventure. So I feel whatever the blockage is, King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. I'm going to go one more. Now, the King of Swords in reverse can be a person. Can be a person that has been unkind in some way, maybe tried to block your path or your ambition. Maybe it's someone who is competitive, someone that you don't trust, someone that you feel has been verbally unkind. Perhaps you're trying not to think about something, okay? Now, I would say, because the King of Swords is someone who is all about planning and structure, because you got the Emperor there, I don't feel like you're lacking planning about something. I feel like something could be you're afraid that if you don't plan something that that's when you're going to be stuck. You may be trying to plan for every eventuality. Okay. Also, the King of Swords, you may be dealing with someone who is not honest or has not told you something, and you got the Justice card there, which indicates that you will get the truth. The truth will out no matter what. Okay. So if there's a person here who is trying to block your path. I mean, it could be that, you've got all these ideas and dreams and everything like that, and there was one person who's really jealous about those things, my beautiful Aries, and says, you can't create that, or nobody is successful like that. Stop dreaming about those things. It's better for you to go and do something else. Don't listen to those people. That's their journey. That's how they project their energy. They feel they were not successful, so they have no business getting involved in your business and sort of trying to control the dreams that you have. So this is Gemini energy. So I feel it's almost like, I feel like you're trying not to think about something as well. So I'm just going to pull a separate card with a different deck there, because I feel like there's something here that you're trying not to think about. Maybe it's a fear. Maybe it's, fear of success. fear of failure. Perhaps you're trying not to think about the changes that you have to implement or the decision that you have to make, and it may make you feel a little bit analysis paralysis, okay? The Four of Cups in the reverse indicates that there is a new option available to you. There is a new direction perhaps you're thinking about going in. Really interesting. Do apologize. I don't know. Okay, this is going to sound really strange, okay? But I feel like oh gosh, I can't even believe I'm saying this, but anyway, I feel like someone just pinched me on my you-know-what, on my derriere back there, okay? So either you're dealing with someone who is very toxic at a workspace, perhaps they are over-friendly, shall we say, in the workspace, and perhaps it's something you've kept silent on, but you're looking for a new direction or something like that. Please take it as it resonates. I'm not really sure what that's all about, okay? My guides are not giving me anything more on that, and the energy has disappeared, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. But anyway, I feel like this may be someone who, it could be a boss who has abused their power, or someone in a position of power who is, tried to silence you in some way, but I feel like you're looking for a new option. I feel this is you taking the power back. If it was in this position, I would say you're feeling a little bit bored, but the universe is going to really surprise you. I feel like actually you're being empowered and you're taking a new step in a different direction, and a new option becomes available to you. We've also got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, which indicates it has been, a frustrating time, or there has been delay on some sort of news, that you're trying not to think about things, but I feel like you're moving forward with that Chariot card. So whatever has been in delay, all of a sudden there will be something new presented to you. Let me just pull a card on this King of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Because the Devil card can be a toxic work environment. It can be a toxic friendship. It could be something that basically holds you back. It can be our own addiction to fears. Sometimes we self-sabotage in some way. The Empress card, it's about confidence. It's also about your beauty. Male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about owning your confidence, but also having a healthy boundary. Something that you're trying to create. You're the best at what you do. Okay, so if there is someone here, it could be jealousy, or it could be someone who has tried to knock your dreams. The Empress is a very powerful creator and actually attracts abundance. So I feel, we got an Emperor and an Empress right here. So perhaps, this is about somebody that you were in some sort of close friendship or relationship with. And I feel there may be someone who tried to get in the way of this, or there has been someone who's got narcissistic tendencies that have tried to deliberately hold you back in some way. Okay, this could be an influence from childhood as well. Something that you may have felt you are trying to unblock or escape. It's taking time, but you will release yourself from that. I feel like you don't want it to take any hold on your mind, or have, you don't want it to live rent-free in your head. I feel like you just don't want to think about it. You want to focus on other areas of your life. You want to focus on your abundance and how your success will actually shine through, and you will leave all those naysayers or those toxic people behind, is what I'm getting, okay? So if anyone's done you wrong in some sort of way, I feel like you're gonna have the last laugh, is what I feel, okay? I really feel like you're a bit of a live wire. I just keep getting this energy of live wire. Now, we've got the Emperor, so this means success, power, and structure. So I feel like you are recognizing your potential. Some of you are going to step into a leadership position regardless of anyone trying to hold you back. Perhaps you're becoming an entrepreneur, or you're getting really good at business. This is a very strong leadership skill. And also this could be someone standing side by side with you in solidarity about something. So it can mean that you're going to a higher power, perhaps to complain about somebody's behavior, or you're seeking a higher body or someone who has authority within a workspace in order to clear up some sort of toxic behavior. It doesn't have to always be in a workspace, but because we got the Chariot card, which can mean ambition, can also mean travel. So I feel like some of you, will be connecting to wanting to take a quick break somewhere, or have some sort of vacation. But I feel the truth comes out in a situation that sees you very empowered. And if you've been waiting for news on something and it could have gone either way, I feel like it goes in your favor. The Emperor is all about success, all about drive, all about, being rational, being someone who can govern their world and take charge. So I feel with this Emperor energy, you are really bossing up. You command a lot of respect. And I feel this is about you keeping your eye on the prize, okay? Now, some of you may be thinking about partnerships. Maybe you're setting up business with your loved ones or your counterpart in some way, or with friends, because that Empress card came out there. But I feel the Empress card really is more connecting to your confidence, staying true to who you are, being your wonderful authentic self, and attracting success towards you. Something that you've already planted seeds on, something that you've already tried to be successful in. The Fool card is a card of having faith, taking the next step, perhaps a leap of faith as it were, but this is all about the journey. Perhaps some of you are recognizing for the first time your true potential, okay, to actually be successful, to have freedom. Some of you may be actually leaving a workspace or leaving a place behind in order to be freelance or be free, or actually relocate in work to do something that gives you a little bit more work-life balance, okay? The Fool card is all about being original, taking that first step, that leap of faith, recognizing that anything is possible and that you're taking it one day at a time. It's also about that powerful energy of, playfulness, because the Fool basically starts the journey of life as that wonderful bright spark in the world where there's no attachment to the outcome. I feel like there's an independence here where I don't know if you heard that, there was a little knock back there. It's just me here, so I'm not really sure what that knock was. Interesting, they're just giving me a song now. So the song is really connected to actually the Olympics and the Chariot, because it's Chariots of Fire. There's no words there. It is just the tune of Chariots of Fire. So this is like endurance. This is like winning. This is like something that you've been doing for a while. It's going to be very, very successful. I mean, I feel this is about your focus, your ambition, your drive, your expectation, your appetite for success in the month of April. And it's almost like your precision. Something that you do is so precise that you're going to be recognized for it and respected for it, okay? The Fool is all about curiosity. So perhaps you are becoming an entrepreneur, for example. You're taking the first step towards being your own boss, or you're actually walking into a leadership position, and it could be a new leadership position, or it could be, a first step at being a leader within the company that you're at. I'm going to pull some cards and go a little bit deeper and see what's coming towards you. But I feel like you're taking charge. That's what I feel. You're being honest with yourself. You're being logical about something. You're planning something, and you're taking charge, and you're moving forward towards success, okay? I'm just going to do a Celtic cross using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, and I'm only reading the uprights in this deck, just so you're aware, apart from the challenge position. Oh, look at this. We've got the Five of Swords here, and crossing card is the Knight of Cups. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aries? What do they need to know? We got the Empress card coming out again, and I love the position it's in. Deep down, you know your value. You know that you're above this drama. You know that you are worth more than this situation is giving at this time. And I feel you are ready to receive your abundance. You're ready to go after whatever it is you truly desire. The Eight of Swords is in the past position. So you're being really clear. You're seeing things from a true perspective. You're freeing yourself up from denial. You're freeing yourself up from fear. We got the Three of Cups here, so there is celebration. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Ooh, okay, that was really powerful energy there. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. We've got the Fool card again. So in the near future, there is going to be a leap of faith, or you're opening yourself up to a new adventure. Okay, this one here, the Hierophant. We've also got the Five of Cups. So you're walking away from something. Something just has not been emotionally fulfilling. You may have feel a little bit disappointed that you have to look at something in a different way, or you may be disappointed in a person, the way, but I mean, look at that. 6 of Wands says victory. That's another indication that you are going to win, whatever this is. We've got the 6 of Pentacles, so double 6, you're starting to see numerical synchronicity. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? And we've got the Ace of Wands, which means new inspiration, new focus, success coming on in here for you. Let's start at the beginning. The 5 of Swords. Something doesn't sit right with you mentally. You may feel that either you've hit a glass ceiling, perhaps you feel that, you know, there's a bit of tension or conflict where you're at. I feel like sometimes tension and conflict can be a good thing. It could be a good sign that you actually care about something. You have to find a different way of thinking in order to overcome the blockages. This card also is like an opportunity to live and let live on something. Okay, so I feel like you have the decision to make regarding that, whether you leave something as it is and, you know, be the bigger person, or whether you take this further. With the 5 of Swords, this can be like mental conflict over something. Perhaps you're dealing with very selfish people, or people who are being really complacent in your area, and you feel a little bit like there's a lot of drama, or something feels unfair, okay, in a situation. As you can see, the 5 of Swords, this can also mean that, you know, you've got all the tools to be above competition, but you're feeling a little bit unchallenged at this time because, you know, you feel unmatched. So being unchallenged can mean that you've hit a glass ceiling where you're at, and you're like, you know what, I'm capable of more. I have a lot more potential and I haven't reached it yet. So you may be like, this is just boring. This is just dull. I can't, you know, I want to experience something new, something exciting. I want to be an authentic version of myself, and I find it challenging in the environment that I'm in at the moment. When you get this card, it's important to have integrity. So if you're going through the law courts or anything legal, for example, I feel like you're being above board, and if anyone is trying to play mind games or anything like that with you, especially since we had a King of Swords that came out there, I feel like it's because they feel threatened in some way, or they feel jealous in your circumstances. Rise above it is what they're giving me, okay? Number 5 tends to be a challenge position. So you feel right now that there is some sort of conflict that is making you look for another direction, or perhaps you're feeling just like mentally a little bit anxious about a situation where you want to move forward. You want to do something different to change your circumstances. You want something new. And the Knight of Cups is your crossing card. So this is about following your heart. This is about you recognizing what you have to offer, and it is a lot, okay? Also, it's about you reviving your spirits, remembering who you are, remembering that feisty, wonderful self that has wonderful visions and ideas, and, you know, feeling, you know, alive again. You know, the water, the stream there indicates that your dreams and what you set out to do, it's going somewhere. You are going places, okay? And I feel like you recognize that you have so much to give. You bring so much to the table that where you're at right now, you're feeling perhaps it doesn't stretch you, or you're about to make a change. For example, there's an offer that comes on in, because the Knight of Cups indicates there is an offer available to you, okay, that is very, very attractive, and you're being encouraged to take it, but it may give you a little bit of anxiety because it is change. It is something different. So I feel deep down, you know that you are very valuable and that you deserve something better, but I feel like either you think there's no opportunities about, or you haven't received one yet, but there's one about to change everything, which means the Justice card indicates you have to make a decision, okay? The Knight of Cups is all about, there's a tempting offer, or there's something that is exciting that is offered to you. It could be an invitation to interview for a new position or a new job, for example. You know, the cup indicates a dream or a goal. It is full of water, so something that is emotionally fulfilling. So I feel something is an offer here that really aligns with your bliss or your heart's desire. It could be a dream job, could be a dream opportunity. Now, these readings are not really meant to be about love. So I will mention love right at the end, just because a Knight of Cups can connect to love. So I will mention it, but I feel this is about you reviving your spirit for what you do and not overthinking things, recognizing that you are confident within your own skin. you have the talent, the drive to take you where you want to go. And I feel like you're recognizing the abilities that you have on offer to a situation and recognizing that you deserve a lot more than perhaps what you were getting. Okay, the Empress card is all about abundance, attracting a good opportunity towards you. All the seeds have already been planted, so this is a time of being really creative, being really productive in the month of April. And it doesn't feel like hard work. That's the most important thing, because you're enjoying what you do after a period of either over analyzing something, perhaps because you have to make a decision. The Five of Swords can also be like analysis paralysis. So if you feel like you have to make a decision on something, you may be holding off for a while until an offer comes on in that is right for you to take in order to move forward. The Empress card is also you being a new version of yourself. It really does connect to that full moon in Libra on the 16th of April about nourishment, detoxing your body, creating healthier boundaries, exercise routines, for example, better sleep patterns. This is about you brimming with potential and being able to manifest what you truly desire. This is about luck being on your side, because the Empress card, she is all about material prosperity, creating her own luck, planting seeds that she nurtures to term. It's about joy. It's about, I just keep getting this energy of being productive. Okay, now also, we've got the Eight of Swords here. I feel like you're calling in a lot of abundance and success, because we've got the Three of Cups here, which means there is something to celebrate here. There is something to celebrate. So there's a win on offer here for you. But the Eight of Swords, what you're leaving in the past is, denial. You're being really honest with yourself. You're being encouraged to see things as they truly are. Open your eyes to the fact that not everybody has a wonderful heart like you, my beautiful Aries. Not everyone has, a nurturing, caring persona. Not everybody is their authentic self like you are. Aries, you're the sort of person, what you see is what you get. And that's what I love about Aries. They're so passionate. They're so intense. They're high achievers. They lead with strong emotion, always honest, even if it's blunt sometimes. It's like, I'm a Scorpio and I really appreciate that kind of honesty. And, a previous relationship was also Aries, and whoo, hot damn, was that like really passionate. And, in a heartbeat, another Aries would be incredible to be with. So I feel like you are actually recognizing that fear cannot hold you back anymore. You're releasing yourself from that analysis paralysis position. I feel this is a self-imposed restriction that you may have imposed on yourself for some time, where now you're freeing yourself up, because this is like you observing something that you hadn't before. You're saying goodbye to illusions or, clouded vision in some way. You're using your intuition, and you're encouraged to face your fear and go after it anyway. Okay, so I feel this is about you making a really important decision in your life to go for something, whether it is a change of career, whether it's a change of relationship, whether it's to put yourself out on the dating scene after a long period of not being on the dating scene. I feel like you're being encouraged to sort of get out there and experience what life has to offer, okay? Because I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of reward and a lot of playfulness and enjoyment. The Three of Cups is your potential position, which is all about celebration, success. It's about people coming together to celebrate you, okay? It can also be about relief, feeling all of a sudden relief that you have support of people within your social circle. They've got your back. But this card tends to be about, celebration, enjoying, hitting a goal, as it were, smashing a goal out of the park. This can also be a card of like accepting people and their differences as they are, okay? Letting bygones be bygones as well. So I feel there could be, if there's something here that has been rattling you a little bit, or you feel like someone has been unkind to a situation, I feel like you're rising above it. And, they're just going to watch your success from the sidelines, and they're going to be the ones missing out, okay? There's a lot of excitement in this card that I'm feeling, and I feel like you're seeing the bigger picture. And I feel like there's something larger coming here for you that is you're going to really delight in, okay? Now, right now, they're showing me a camera. So either you have just bought a camera, or this is about you creating memories in some way. Perhaps you are, celebration, you may be taking a lot of photos if you're going to be celebrating something. Perhaps you are someone who works in camera, in film. So please take it as it resonates. You may have literally been listening to this reading and picked up your camera to put it somewhere else, or be cleaning the lens or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. What's that? I feel like this is going to be one of those happy moments where you're going to remember. Okay, I feel like it's a monumental moment where it's like a snapshot of your life that's going to be with you for many, many years, whatever this success is that you're going to be celebrating. But in the near future, we've got the Fool card, which means it is a start of something new. This is about the journey. So either some of you are embarking on some sort of travel or some sort of relocation. Perhaps you're leaving a job or moving to another job or another position within a workspace. This is about you having faith that it's going to work out for you. This is about you opening up to your full potential, and also, not thinking about the outcome, recognizing that you are authentic and original. You're not like anybody else. Okay, so you're embracing your unique presence, and I feel like you're approaching something in a non-logical way. Okay, it's almost like you're saying, I open and I surrender to the universe, and I trust that the universe has got my back. So some people may be like, Aries, this is not a logical move to make. Some people may think that you're mature, for example, you're a certain age, and that, you're making a major life change like this and you're this age. Screw those people. You make changes whatever age. I don't care what age you are, whether you're 101 years old, whether you're 90, whether you're 20. I feel your changes, your decisions, that's all about you. That's your life. You live life on your own terms. And the Fool card is, I feel like you're ready to see the world. I feel like you're ready to see what's on offer, and nothing's going to hold you back. That's what I feel. The loyal people who will stand by your side will always be there, okay? And I feel like this is about you embracing what makes you happy. And I feel this is about you. You're on your way. I feel like you're on the precipice of something really big, really exciting. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment. This is your position, and this is the Hierophant card. So this is all about your dedication. This is also about your faith to make something happen. So I feel like if there's something here that you're doing that's new, I feel like you're learning about it before you take action on it. You're not just taking a risk, because the Fool card can be about a risk. I feel like you're taking a calculated risk. You're learning something and starting something new. Some of you may be wanting to, keep the job that you're in, for example, but you find a healthy balance between learning new skills to activate a second stream of income or do something new in a new sector. So you may be working during the day, for example, for your usual job, and then coming home at night or even on your lunch break, whatever. I feel like you could be learning new skills, or putting yourself on a course to learn something to enhance finances and to be very, very successful. I feel this is about your dedication, your drive, your commitment to whatever it is you set out to do. And I feel like you're going to be celebrated for it. There's empowerment here. Now, also with this card, this can be a card of, institutions. Perhaps you're building a brand, or perhaps you're building something that will help others in some way and give them guidance. I feel like this is also about secret knowledge. It's almost like the secret of your success. So I feel like some of you may be keeping this to yourselves and only sharing it with a few people when you're successful, because you don't want to jinx it. That's what I get there. Okay. Now, the external circumstances, we got a 5 of Cups, which means you may have felt disappointed at some losses that you've experienced in life. And I feel like you're not letting those losses or those moments where things didn't work out, you're not letting them hold you back. But Spirit indicates, of course, let them go, grieve them, but know that there is something better showing up in your world that you're not even aware of right now. I feel like there's an offer coming on in that's really exciting. The 5 of Cups is about letting things that are not meant to be in your life go, because they're no longer working for you, whether that's a friendship, whether that's a career, whether it's a situation at work, whether it's an argument. You're letting it go because it serves no purpose but to keep you stuck. and there is divine order. There is something here that is better for you. And I feel Spirit is indicating, be fearless, liberate yourself, turn around and see that there is a better opportunity here for you that will be more rewarding. Those cups are bigger than the cups that have fallen on the floor if you measure them. And these cups are all spilt. So this is like, don't be thinking of the things that didn't work out in the past. Be positive and think about what you're set to gain in the future. And I feel Spirit is actually bringing you something new in there. I mean, it's a Two of Cups there. So when I address this, when it comes to love, you know, there may be a relationship, for example, that you've been grieving for a long time and it's kept you stuck for many years in the woulda, coulda, shoulda conversations or the whys. But the universe is bringing you on in something new, something that's going to really excite you. And I feel it's going to be a bigger and better love story than ever before, okay? But we'll come to the love bit in a moment. Now, the hope and the fear, you're hoping to be recognized for what you do, to be appreciated for what you do, and to be successful. The Six of Wands is about you standing out from the crowd, but most importantly, it's about elevation. Now, you may not have that ego where you want to stand apart from everybody else or be in the limelight, but this is about accomplishment, okay? They're actually showing me a rainbow right now, a rainbow, and this rainbow is not completely formed, okay? It's almost like peeking out from a cloud. I cannot see the ends of the rainbow, so perhaps you just saw a rainbow where you could only see a segment of the rainbow popping through, and it wasn't fully formed yet. So they're showing me that, you know, it's all coming to form. It is all starting to appear, okay? Rainbows are an indication of, you know, a dream or a wish or success, a brighter day. And also rainbows are really important because it reminds you that in order to be successful and have that wonderful magical rainbow, it takes two elements, sun and rain. So the sun, of course, is accomplishment, is joy, optimism, and rain is like the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, the sadness, the moments where you felt like things did not go in your favor, the disappointments, all mixed up together creates that Temperance card where you're mixing everything up to create something really magical. And I feel like you will. It's all coming together is what they're giving me. Now, I do feel like there's elevation here. There's triumph with this card. Some of you may be receiving an award. Some of you may be coming to the end of your, you know, they just give me the word tenure. So please take that as it resonates. That's not going to resonate for everyone. Coming to the end of your tenure. So I'm just going to leave it like that. It may not resonate for everyone. Some of you may be coming to the end of like university or some sort of course of learning, and you're going to receive an award or a bursary or some sort of certificate that sees you being very successful and raised high, okay? For others of you, this could be fame, for example. If you're wanting to be someone who is within the public eye, I feel like this is a triumphant news that comes on in that actually elevates you above the competition. This card is basically about victory and good news coming on in. So there is success available to you. The fear here is about giving up on something. You've put so much effort into either taking a new direction, or you are taking some sort of leap of faith in your personal circumstances, and you're wondering, what if I fail? What if I, you know, what if I can't do this? You know, because the fear is like, because I have to read this card, it's in a challenge position, so I have to read it both ways. So this is about you having lack of confidence or feeling like you've been struggling with something and there's been no good news. But I feel like you're going to get this good news that shows you you're on the right path. It's only a fear that may be holding you back, but you're leaving that fear behind. So I feel you're being a bit more optimistic. Now, the outcome position, this is the outcome for April. So the Six of Pentacles sees you actually being very discerning about the company that you keep or the energy that you give. It's all in balance, okay? So I feel this is also about you being very generous to others and being, you know, wonderful in terms of giving to charity and being a wonderful charitable soul. But I feel like you are making sure that you don't overgive in situations, and that's what I mean about being discerning about your energy. I feel like you're keeping it fair. I mean, everything is about being fair. That's probably that Libran influence from the full moon in Libra on the 16th of April, because the Justice card is a Libran card, and the Six of Pentacles, I mean, you've got the scales there, which is all about everything has its order, everything has its price. Okay, so Six of Pentacles typically means that the universe is going to favor you and send you justice on a situation or good karma in a situation, because this figure represents spirit or the universe giving benevolently to your cause or to your situation. It typically means an unexpected resource from the universe, like more money than usual, for example, because it is a pentacle. So I feel like there's a good opportunity to earn a little bit more money than you have been earning. So it could be like a little bonus that comes on in, or a little recognition of finances from a workspace that, you know, says, you know what, you're doing a really great job and we just want to acknowledge that. It could also be that there is you have friends in high places who give you an opportunity that suddenly comes on in to earn more money. The Ace of Wands tells me that there is an offer coming on in that really connects to your originality, that is, you know, makes you inspired again. The Ace of Wands is all about your energy because it is a wand that connects to your fire energy. And I feel like you're being inspired by something really interesting. This is a spark of something, whether it's a vision, whether it is a dream, whether it is a start on an adventure. I feel like there's an offer coming on in because the universe is saying, hey, you were wanting to be inspired, you were feeling a little bit like stuck in a rut there, but there's an offer coming through. It really connects to your heart space. It really connects to a little bit more adventure, a little bit more freedom. And I feel like it's almost like you're either enterprising something new, whether it's your own business or you're setting up, you know, a second stream of income in some way. You're being a lot more creative than usual. And I feel you're powering up. This is a transformative card. It sort of reminds you that you're being daring. You're doing something different. You're reimagining something in a different way. And you're taking that power, that extra energy that you're being given at the start of the month because of your, you know, placements. And you're daring to make something happen. You're also dreaming big. Spirit is like helping you, and you're being inspired to turn your dreams into reality. And that's exactly what's happening here. I feel like this is your time. This is you being a live wire, okay, where all of a sudden you feel excitement to start something new, because this card is a card of new beginnings, and the universe is meeting you head on to send you some luck and some financial reward to help you be achieving whatever it is you set out to do, okay? So very positive month. There's definitely something coming towards you that is a cause for celebration. And it could be a new job or a new path that you're taking. Could be some news that allows you to be a little bit more free and enjoy yourself, like an extra bit of money for the month, where you're like, you know what, I can actually be a bit more playful with my energy this month, rather than being in that emperor energy all the time of focusing on work and structure and power and success. You know, the emperor, you know, the tradition of the emperor card, it used to have the emperor sitting on his throne, and, you know, the fool would be peeking out behind like the door or something like that, because it's like, you know, you're working really hard, don't forget to have fun. Okay, so it's kind of that energy, because, you know, all work and no play makes Aries a very dull sign, and Aries, dull is something you are definitely not. Every Aries I've ever known is certainly never dull. Okay, so I feel this is about you creating that balance. Now, in terms of love, okay, I have to say that you may have been a little bit like analyzing your options, feeling a little bit tense or worried that you're perhaps haven't met love just yet if you're looking for love. And you may be feeling like time is not on your side. You may be feeling like, again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading, it's about the energy. You may feel like, you know, you're getting older, or you're more mature, or perhaps you're looking for someone more mature. But whatever it is you're trying to achieve in terms of love, there is an offer, there is a romantic attraction available to you in the month of April. Someone really admires you, okay? And I feel like the first thing I feel is that this person is going to be very, very helpful. They when you meet this person, they're going to sort of use their knowledge in some way to offer help. So for example, if you meet someone and there's attraction immediately, because I feel like there is an attraction with you and someone in April, when you get talking to each other, this person puts you on a bit of a pedestal, but be a little bit mindful of that, because when we put people on pedestals, it means you're looking up at someone. So if someone's putting you on a pedestal, it means that they are lowering their self-confidence as well. So just be a little bit mindful of that. But anyway, I feel like it all balances out in the end. there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person, and this person is going to be very helpful to you. You will know that this person really likes you a lot when they always want to help you. Okay, this person's always like, say if you're saying, oh, I'm working really late tonight because I have to do this, that, and the other, but perhaps I need to get some groceries as well. They were like, is there anything I can do to help you to make things a little bit easier? I can pick up your groceries or something like that. It's going to come later. It's not going to be first off, because that'd be weird. You know, if you met someone, they're like really wanting to pick up your groceries and bring them to your house, you'd be like, that's a bit too soon. But I feel this person is just a very helpful person. And I feel like this person, there's a lot of passion between you and this person. I mean, it's not just an intimate connection. It's not just chemistry. There is love here on offer. Okay, and I feel like it makes you feel youthful again, really young, like teenagers again. It's really exciting. You look forward to hearing from this person. Also, this person meets you halfway. This person is all about reciprocity, okay, this new person that's coming on in. And I feel this is you letting go of all the relationships that were not meant for you in the past. There's one in particular I feel that caused you a lot of analysis paralysis, where you felt like you could never love again. I feel like you're moving on past that energy now. For those of you who are in a relationship already, I feel like this is about finding that spark of why you both fell in love with each other in the first place. I feel like both of you may be actually traveling together, or thinking about relocating somewhere. Some of you may be making it official. Maybe you're actually signing documents like moving in with each other or getting engaged or married. There's something official going on in this relationship between you. And I feel if there's been any sort of feeling of stuck in a rut, or, you know, getting, you know, when you get to that plateau in a relationship that, you know, you kind of know the person, you know everything about them, you start reading each other's thoughts and saying sentences before they say the sentences. You know, sometimes you can make it may feel a little bit too comfortable. And, you know, if you feel like you're in a relationship where someone takes you for granted, or you're taking someone for granted, or you get a bit complacent within a relationship, I feel both of you actually work really hard to reignite the passion, the spark. And I feel if you've been overthinking things, thinking maybe my relationship has become stale, or maybe it's not working as well as it was, I feel like it was just a lull, and you get over the bump in the road, and I feel like you renew your energy. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. I mean, there is financial reward coming on in here for you for the month of April, but I feel this is more about your freedom. This is more about you being successful or being recognized for something in a really positive way. And I'm just going to get you some final cards before we close. It says, I surrender is your first card. I surrender. So this is about trusting in the universe. Remember, surrendering does not mean giving up. It means trusting that the universe has your back. Okay, and it's number 8. When you reduce it, 2 plus 6 is 8, which is the number of the self. So I feel like you're surrendering yourself to the process, to being one with the universe. Okay, and as you can see, I mean, this is quite a provocative kind of photo there, but I feel like this is about you being your authentic self, opening yourself up to vulnerability, and being open to receive. Some of you will also be connecting to meditation, and seeing visions. They're just showing me visions that you'll be seeing in your meditations, and a couple of days later they come true. Okay, so that's what they're showing me right there. Now also they're showing me a beaver, okay, a little beaver creature that is building a dam. Okay, so they're just showing me in the water a little beaver that's, I mean, beavers are very resourceful. They're very they work really hard. They build that dam in order to stop the water from coming through. So perhaps you felt like you've built a dam, or you've there's a blockage on a dream or something like that, and you've worked really hard to overcome that. So please take that as it resonates. I mean, maybe you went on a woodland walk recently and you saw some beavers creating a dam or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. But I feel this is about you, you know, working really hard to build something that's going to be very, very stable, and that will actually be celebrated. Okay, we've also got I am good enough. So remember that, very important, my beautiful Aries. You are good enough. You are ready for this success. As you can see, there's some glasses here on that's been drawn on this figure. So I feel like you're being you're seeing things clearly. you've gone from this to this, okay? The Eight of Swords typically means, if you're feeling stuck, you're using other senses or your intuition to find a solution to get out of the situation. The swords are all pointed down, so it indicates you are protected. There is no threat here, but you're being given time to see something in a different way. And it's number 21 here, so I feel like that's about accomplishment, smashing a goal out of the park in a way. The World card is about a new cycle, opening yourself up to a new cycle and feeling a sense of completion or satisfaction. It can also be about relocating, because the World is a travel card, but I feel more this is about learning a lesson and completing a goal. Okay, and finally we have I am a problem solver. So if you're trying to make a decision on something, you will find the solution to whatever it is you're wrestling with. As you can see, it may have been a bit of a maze, but you are on the right track. It's number 11 when you reduce it. 3 plus 8 is 11, the soul path number. It's also the justice number, okay? So 11, 11, 11, very important numbers for you. But also they're showing me, they keep showing me 22 and 24. So, either they are the numbers of the Olympics that came up earlier, or 22 and 24 are numbers that are important to you. It could be the end of your cell phone number, 22, 24, or it could be the building that you live at, or it could be that you live at number 22, 24th Street, or something like that. So please take it as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone. Also, we've got the star energy there. So I feel like you're doing a lot of healing from anything that's caused you a lot of anxiety. And I feel like your star is sort of rising, as it were. If you've got Aquarius placements, I feel like there's definitely something in the Aquarius reading for you as well. But I feel this is about you finding a solution to something, perhaps something to do with your soul path or your life's purpose. So I feel you work things out in the way that you're meant to, and I feel like you thrive and be very, very successful. Where's that other card? There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to get a trinket before we close the reading for you. Thank you so much for it, guys. Bright angels, can you please guide? Thank you so much. Oh, wow, they've given me another key, but it is a different one. So we've got a key here, and it is interesting. It really connects to everything that this whole reading was all about. Okay, as you can see, I'm just going to pop that one there. As you can see, there's a little nubbin there on that key. I hope you can see it. It's a tulip. So that indicates new birth or new cycle, springtime, spring has sprung kind of energy. And also it's got the three-legged sign to move forward. So you are making progress. Something is unlocking for you. There is a new start in some area of your life, whether it's a new vision, whether it's a new dream, whether it's a new idea. It is allowing you to make progress and move forward. So they want it on the Chariot card. I feel like you're unlocking something and moving forward. Forwards only, never backwards. That's what they just said. Forwards only, never backwards. Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. Also, we've got the butterfly. So the butterfly is a symbol of transformation and change, which I feel you are activating in your world. Also, if you felt like you're in that stagnant phase where nothing is happening, remember, all the learning occurs and the personal growth occurs in that stagnant phase. It is like being in the chrysalis where you're formulating ideas or you're planning, and then you're emerging as the butterfly. So I feel this is about you becoming. I feel like you're rising up towards some sort of success. You're overcoming some sort of blockage in order to be free. That's what I get, okay? They actually want me to put that on the Ace of Wands there, which is, it's almost like you're budding. Maybe that's what, maybe it's your budding. You're allowing yourself to bloom and blossom after a long period of feeling either isolated or maybe crippled with shyness, for example, or you felt stuck in some area and now you're allowing yourself to bloom and blossom. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is take a couple of moments every morning when you wake up, sit on the edge of your bed for a couple of seconds and be grateful and thank the universe. Thank the universe for everything that you have achieved and received and for all the things that are yet to come. Because the more grateful you are, the more situations you gravitate or magnify magnetize into your world to be grateful for. You actually bring more goodness into your world, okay? In the comments box below, all you have to say is, I have an attitude of gratitude, and I will gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only, okay? I hope something does resonate in this reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Sorry for the distraction. They're actually saying this sentence over and over and over again, which is, you are limitless. You are limitless. You are limitless. That's all. It just keeps coming through on a loop. You are limitless. So I feel that's a major message that is important for you to remember in this reading. You are limitless. So I'll leave it like that. Okay, thank you so much, my beautiful Aries, and love and light.